Started. Mr. Vice Chairman, at the very outset, I wish to congratulate our Finance Minister for presenting a very balanced, very thought out, and very well planned budget, which has been hailed by almost all sections of the society for one reason or the other. It is no doubt a people oriented and growth oriented budget which is entirely in consonance with the objectives of the 7th 5-year plan, namely food, work and productivity. Sir, the beauty of the budget and the ingenuity of the Finance Minister lie in the fact that although outlays for development purposes have been augmented and numerous concessions have been allowed in respect of various items of daily use by men, women and children, the dose of taxation is not heavy and its impact on the common man will be almost negligible. The budget proposals aim at benefiting the rural poor, generating more employment, especially in the rural sector where about 75% of our population lives, and promoting village and small scale industries. That is why, sir, the Patriot has called it a people oriented budget. The Hindustan Times found it a Jai Kisan budget. The Financial Express has welcomed it as a farmer oriented budget, and the Hindu has hailed it as sound exercise under the circumstances. Even the federations of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry and associated chambers of commerce have welcomed it as a growth oriented budget. Moreover, it is a fact in view of the drought conditions prevailing in many parts of the country for the last few years, it had become necessary for the government to boost food production and revitalize the agricultural economy, without which industrial growth cannot be ensured. If the farmers do not have the purchasing power, industrial growth cannot be maintained either. Therefore, it is a matter of great satisfaction that the central government is fully alive to the actual requirements of the people of the country and has taken due care of the farmers and the rural sector without putting any additional burden on the industrial sector. The reduction in the rate of interest on crop loan between 10 and 25%, agreement of additional credit of rupees 3,000 crores for agriculture by the public sector banks, discount of 7% over notified prices for fertilizers will go a long way in increasing our agricultural production. Some of our friends on the other side always complain that adequate resources are not being extended to the states and union territories. In this connection, I would like to mention that as per the revised estimate for the current year, net resources transferred to states and union territories stand at rupees 24,000 crore. But as regards the budget estimate for the next year rupees 26,000 crores are proposed to be transferred to states and union territories. That means an increase of 5% over the revised estimate and 13% over the budget estimate for the current year. Sir, as regards the percentage of increase over the revised estimate for the current year in defense, the increase in 8%, in major subsidies, the increase is going to be 19%. In social services, including education and health, etc., it is proposed to be 9%. Now, I would like to draw the attention of the House to the fact that when you compare the implementation of the annual progress under the 6th plan and annual progress under the 7th plan, you will find a large difference. In the first year of the 6th plan, the progress was 13%, whereas in the first year of the 7th plan, it was 20%. Similarly, in the second year, it was 15% and 20%. Similarly, in the second year, it was 15% and 20%. In the third year, it was 16% and 22%. And in the fourth year, that is the next year, whereas in the 6th plan, the progress was 20%. We will be achieving a progress of 22% in the 7th plan. It means in the final year only 14% of the plan work will have to be done. It means in the 7th plan period, we have better implementation and better achievements. As regards central plan outlays by ministries and departments, I find that in agriculture, as regards budget estimates and revised estimates for the current year, there is an upward variation of 7%. In agriculture, research and education, there is no variation. In rural development, it is a 5%. But in health, education, civil aviation, information and broadcasting, and surface transport, there is a shortfall. The total expenditure of the government is up by 11%. 805 वर्ड है, कौन वर्ड 2C का 2 नंबर है, 90 प्लस स्पीड है, 90-95 के बीच में स्पीड है। अगर आप इन तीनों में से भी कोई बेटर नहीं लिख पाए तो आप डिक्टेशन लिखेंगे स्पीकर पे। ये कौन वर्ड 2C का 2 नंबर है।